Okay, hello, hello. So I noticed that there's a little delay in the video, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit before we start to talk about everything food related. But I just had strong hiccups. I drank my smoothie and now it calmed down, so I hope it will not come back. And I'm gonna have my lunch. Huge portion, very healthy. So ask any question, food, lifestyle, healthy lifestyle related. Let's discuss. Let's have a discussion, like exercising. Yeah, I don't think I will eat it all. It's like a huge. So what I have here is avocado salad, iceberg salad, chickpeas, uh, mm, little cherry tomatoes, bell pepper, and buckwheat. Buckwheat, actually, like in all my videos, I say three groups of macronutrients. Three groups more like vegetables, like the greens, uh, vegetable salad, then protein and carbs. Because actually greens, it's also carbs. So and oil. So a lot of spices, oils, healthy. Oh, I could have added some seeds also, actually, sunflower seeds. So I think that uh, every person in life, I don't know, should or has for sure, should have, I don't know, but for sure has those periods. Um, if we speak about eating, dieting, weight loss, those moments where it's a little bit more down. And I think that I had this. Thank you so much. I wish you as well a good day. Um, so I think I had this period as well now. Recently, when I ate more sugar, for sure, I ate everyday sugar and well, gluten, which I don't have anything against gluten. What do you think about gluten? If you want, write your comment what you think about gluten, about sugar, ask any questions related to food. Let's discuss. Hello, I'm good. It's nice weather in Luxembourg. Yeah, it's nice weather. So yeah, so I had this period where it was more, it's complicated, because there are two opinions, let's say, that you should have everything in moderation, yes, or you should really not have any sugar at all. Hmm. Right? Whenever I have gluten, I have like an allergic reaction. And I did tests, and the test showed that I'm not intolerant. I'm not gluten intolerant, but whenever I eat it, I have like an allergic reaction. And sometimes if I would eat it in the evening, then I wake up the next day and I still have this blocked nose, runny nose, and the eyes which are scratchy. Seed oil, very good. Seed oil, seed oil, very good. I just had flaxseed oil on my salad, which is actually not so tasty. It's not so tasty. But I think if you put mm, spices and salt, again, salt is not the enemy. Sorry, I will just have a bite. Mhm. Yeah, so there was a period now when I really allowed myself everything. Now, is it allowing yourself everything, or is it now no restrictions, or simply not caring about your health? Where is this line? Because the protein is I have plant protein, chickpeas, plant protein. Mm, so I was eating sugar, I was eating gluten, and what happened? I just got pimples. Um, okay, I actually did less exercise in the last 1 or 2 weeks. And if you know a little bit about the body types, so my body type is mesomorph, which gains muscles quickly and can lose weight quickly, but also gain weight quickly. So I gained a little bit of weight. Um, yeah, I gained a little bit of weight because of gluten. I had this allergic state all the time. It's just uh, also from sugar. I have like an allergic reaction. And what do you want to tell me? Like, do you want to say yes, you should have everything in moderation? Okay, what's moderation then? If I have a little bit of sugar, I have allergic reaction. Is it good for me? Should I still have it? I mean, when I eat it, it's nice, right? But then it's literally my body shows me that it's not good for me, you know? So what do you think about this moderation? Or should we completely remove, or should we just keep, for example, a birthday, for a birthday to have cake? I don't know how I will eat this all, but actually the salad leaves give a lot of volume. It's not actually so much. Yeah, so I didn't do much exercising in the last 1, 2 weeks. No, actually, like 1 week for sure, because stupid thing I couldn't have known. And in the last video, I think I told about it. So I got a voucher to try cryo chamber. Cryo chamber, where the temperature goes down until 110 Celsius. Anyone tried? Or maybe just cold bath with ice, ice bath, or cryo chamber, cryo room. I don't know how to call it exactly, but the one where you go and it's very cold. So I tried. I got a free voucher to try, and it was very cold. It was very cold, but I felt like the cold was really attacking my lower back and my legs. And what happened the next day. So the same day I did it in the morning, and then the same day it was all good. The next day I my lower back was blocked basically. My lower back was blocked. I felt strange feeling, strange feeling in my legs. Yes, and about cold showers, I don't like cold. I don't like cold. Anyone takes cold showers here? Or, contrast shower, like hot and then cold. I don't like. I mean, yes, probably cold can be good for you, but I'm now blocked with my back blocked for fourth or fifth day now. I still feel tension, so no, thank you. And I tried to find any information online, but not every second person, I guess, is taking is trying a cryo chamber. Okay, yeah, maybe I could try that. Lukewarm, yeah, slightly warm. Muscle stiffness. If your muscles are already stiff, then why not warm then to relax them? I imagine that the cold would make them even more stiff. And how is it good for joints? Let me know in the comments what's your opinion. I mean, the comment is that slightly warm water, yes, it's good for joints and muscle stiffness. In my head, if my muscles are stiff, I would want to relax them with hot water in maybe a hot bath. And I also got my Thermomix finally. The last live I did, I abruptly stopped it. Sorry for that if somebody was watching. So because the the Thermomix came and somebody called in my somebody rang, yes, the door, and I ran away. So I don't want to do any like promotion of the machine because okay, I did this smoothie. I did this smoothie today with the Thermomix. I'm also getting rid of my all other machines because the Thermomix it can do multiple stuff. So I have like five, six machines, which now will be replaced by just one, which is cool. And so I'm very excited. I saw they have a lot of different recipes. I tried only this. I tried only this smoothie. Um, yeah, smoothie. It's like a pineapple, banana, carrot, and it's very tasty. But of course, it doesn't depend. If I just put everything in a different mixer, the result would be the same. But the Thermomix, it tells you the steps, tells you the proportions also, so that helps. And I'm very excited. I already did a list of the ingredients, what I will use, what I have to buy, and it shows you, what step to take, what ingredient to put. So I'm a lazy cooker. Yes, I don't like to cook. Salad, it's easy. You don't have to cook much. You just put everything, in the bowl. So I hope this Thermomix is my answer because my problem is that I'm making those healthy salads. They're healthy, but then it gets boring, and then I want something sweet, then I want something more interesting, but I'm too lazy to cook. So then it goes to the processed food, which is not the answer. So I hope this Thermomix will be my solution. So that you are saying warm water is a little bit hot because my neck was a little stiff. I had yeah, like hot, but I don't know, slightly warm or then hot or hot water or a bath. Oh my God, you know what else I did? I have I have an infrared, like a solarium, yes, solarium, but infrared. Well, it has the solarium function as well, but you can remove it, like the UV, And so I did it for 2, 3 days, infrared for my back. I don't know. Each day I wake up, it's better. Each day I wake up, it's better, but it's still, oh my God, but it's horrible, It's like, yeah, you you start to be grateful for your health, because now for a couple days I couldn't run a jog, I cannot jog anymore. I do stretching a lot, which is good. Is warm different from hot? Well, for me, warm, like hot, it's hot, very hot, but warm, it's somewhere between cold and hot. Lukewarm is also not hot, I would say. Mm. So, guys, where are you from? Prime rice? Prime rice? Did I pronounce correctly? Where are you from? What are your eating habits? How often do you exercise, For example, me, I exercise every day, but it's not about, 1 hour in the gym. It's also about movement in general, just walking for 1 hour. Yeah. Normally, you should move for around 1 hour per day. You started running, so are you running like outside? Because fresh air also. Fresh air depends what is your goal with the running. What's your goal? You want to lose weight or just for general health, or if you're doing it outside, then it's so much better than in a gym. I have like a running like treadmill on my balcony. So it's perfect. If it's raining, I can still kind of jog outside kind of. Marathons. Where are you from? Where are you from? And which marathon do you want to participate in? I never did a marathon. Never. In Luxembourg, it's quite popular, the marathons. Mm, yeah, in the park. Very good, very nice. Chicago. I haven't been to Chicago. I've been to New York. New York? Where else? I don't remember. So, any more insights? Any more insights on cooking, on exercising? 2 days ago, we were talking about eating one meal per day. There were some subscribers who are eating once per day. I think it's very individual. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. For my brain, it's like starving. I cannot. Maybe it can be good for me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared to try. Yeah, yeah, from Luxembourg. Yeah. I mean, I'm from Lithuania, but I live in Luxembourg. Yeah, actually, I even sold my car because Luxembourg is quite small and I like to walk. That makes me walk also, so that I move. I'm obliged. Of course, I can take a bus, and in Luxembourg, bus is free. So you don't have an excuse to take a bus. But yeah, sometimes I walk for 1 hour one way. Lithuania has nice architects, architecture. My mistake. Architecture. Yeah, I mean it's very depends where, depends where. I mean Lithuania is so small also. So of course the center of the capital normally is nice, right? It's different. Hmm. I went to Lithuania two weeks ago. I came back, and that was also, when you go back to your parents, it's different. In my head, in like my plan was that I go there, mm, I will do my routine, I will eat healthy, I will do sports every day. Nothing of that happened. I was just eating and lying on the bed and watching something. Really, like literally for 1 week. And on one hand, you can say, oh, that's not good. But I've never done it in my life. I've never ever done it in my life for 1 week doing literally nothing. And it was very good for my body. I felt very relaxed actually. I felt It was different feeling, and I guess sometimes we just need to let go and whatever, you know. Yeah. Well, now I'm thinking, yeah, I was eating every day, any like everything. And yes, I think I had allergic reaction. Yeah, when you're resting, well, when I'm resting, I think, you know, this also depends on your general state in your mind. You can do nothing but be stressed in your mind all the time and worried about things because I'm not, it's not like I'm doing much, but sometimes we really have to just do nothing and worry about nothing, you know, because if you do nothing, but in your mind you are just thinking, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to go there, I have to, it, you just don't relax. So for me, in Lithuania, it was that moment when really like doing nothing, thinking about nothing, not caring what time I go to sleep, not caring what I eat, not caring about any activities or any workout, exercise, like nothing. That was different experience. Hey Deepak, long time no see. How are you? Oh, anyone heard about? Yeah, good, 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 but not because of the back. Because of the back, a little bit waiting till my back recovers. But anyone heard um about dark retreat? Dark meaning no light. Retreat, or you know, you just stay without in the dark for a couple days. Like a retreat where you stay without light. Hmm. Mobility exercises. Okay. Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. I'm gonna check that as well. I mean, maybe create some workouts as well on that. Good idea. I'm talking and I'm not eating. So maybe you can talk. So maybe you can write something. I started with full bowl and it's still full. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, lunchtime. Jesus, I need a napkin. Yeah, it's my lunchtime. Lunchtime, late lunchtime. Normally I eat around 12, but my breakfast was quite good, like in terms of I was how to say I was not hungry for quite a long time. In terms of energy, the breakfast was good, and now it's like 2:30, so it's late for me to have lunch. Yeah, yeah, time difference, yeah. Here it's 2:30. But I was curious about those dark retreats with no light, But then, you go to a retreat, you pay money, but you can just then sit at home in the dark for 3 days. But no, I guess it's, you need a proper mindset and mm. Dark when you are for a couple of days in the dark without light, with no light. You are in the dark. Some people do it for 1 day, 2 days, 3 or 5 even. And then apparently you get some insights. Yeah, they just close you in some special cabin or something. That's what I saw. They close you somewhere and then yeah, you're in the dark. Even if it's day, you have no light. And where I'm from Lithuania. Lithuania, Europe. Mhm. Beautiful weather. So I will also, like I said, like mm, a good target is also to walk, to move for 1 hour per day. So after the lunch, I will walk. I need to go to one place, so it will be around 1 hour, like there, half an hour, and back half an hour. So about vitamin D deficiency, it's not like in 3 days nothing will happen. Because also, for example, in I don't know, even India, you have for sure more sun than in Lithuania, yes. So we in Lithuania or Scandinavia, they have less sun. So there are mechanisms in our body which collect, basically, they collect vitamin D. In the worst case, you can even take vitamins. I mean, like supplements, I wanted to say. Good question. Should we walk immediately after meals or wait? Why do you say half an hour? Why half an hour? There is no problem with walking immediately after. It's actually even better for the digestion. It's good to walk after the meals. Yeah, you see, it's hot in India. Yeah. Oh, okay. No. And what's the reason? What's the reason of that half an hour? What do you think? Because I don't know. I don't know why half an hour. No, it will be only better if you go for a walk after your meal. Really looking forward to use my machine, cooking machine. I have my list, like shopping list. The machine made for me the shopping list. Um, no, but look, if you walk, so she told that body requires blood flow around stomach to absorb all energy, then only go for walk. But if you walk, you are actually increasing that blood flow, you know? It's not like if you walk, then the blood flow stops, right? If you walk immediately, you even like imagine that every movement helps the food. Okay, now let's not go to extremes. Yes, of course, if you just went to a birthday party, you ate too much and you had a cake on top, and then you go and you do boxing exercise, then no, we are talking just like a normal meal and going for a walk. It's just better because if you move a little bit, you even help the digestion. And then there is another thing, which where your mom could have the point actually, is that when we are relaxed, then the blood vessels are also more relaxed and they absorb the nutrients better. But that is also about mental state. It's also when we very when we are very stressed, then we are tensed, and even inside everything is like tensed, and sometimes we might eat. That's why nowadays only eating healthy and exercising doesn't work anymore. It's not enough anymore. We also have to relax the body because you might be eating healthy but still have deficiencies, yes, because maybe the nutrients are not properly absorbed. So, you have to kind of balance it. Like, don't maybe go for a marathon. Don't do a marathon after eating a huge meal, but a light walk for sure. There is no problem. Relaxed. And, you know, in life in general, it's always like it's not always just everything is good and perfect. We need that bad part. Like I just had the bad period where I really ate sugar, ate gluten, didn't care much, didn't do much workouts. I even stopped for those 10 days when I was in Lithuania. I even stopped YouTube. I kind of had my vacation. I stopped YouTube. I really didn't do any exercising. But then like I said, my body relaxed, so much, you know. I felt like, I have now more motivation, more energy to continue. And also, you see that, okay, actually, if that would last for too long, if I would continue like that for maybe half a year, I would have negative effects on my health, and I don't want that. I want to go back to, I had more motivation to kind of get back on track as well. Um, about body, um, there is a moment, there is one nuance in what you're saying. Uh, Body won't be able to focus on absorbing energy from food if you are going for a walk. Yes. Well, again, this I would connect that with the stress because it's true, even in weight loss. What does it mean, stress? Stress means we are in a situation, your body is in a situation which is now maybe dangerous, and you have to focus on that situation. And like the digestion goes to the second plan, and then you also kind of collect the fat because the body is in this survival state, yeah, and it doesn't know when it will get food next, so it's collecting that fat, and plus not properly digesting also, yes. But that's, again, it's maybe like more extreme, if you just, again, if you just go for a nice walk in the nature in the park, th- it will be just better because, with oxygen also, with the when you're outside, the oxygen is helping to metabolize everything, like metabolism in your body, and if it's peaceful and calm, for sure it cannot make any harm, my opinion. But yes, there is a point in what she's saying, for sure, for sure. But it depends on the circumstances. Hmm. So about drinking water, you kind of course, you shouldn't like, okay, let's say we need 2 liters per day, and you wake up in the morning and you drink all those 2 liters in one go. That would be not correct. At the same time, if I told you you should just listen to your body and drink when you want, sometimes there are other things which will impact that. For example, if you are very stressed, you will not think about drinking water at that time. And you, as a consequence, might drink not enough. So, yeah, you know, if you will do 10 sips in 1 hour, or you will do 2 gulps in 1 hour, and the amount of water is the same, again, there's no problem. However, if you're trying in one go to drink 2 liters, then maybe there is a problem. If you, yeah, then it can be not good. Yeah, oxygen. Nice, nice. Yeah, headache. Again, it can be because of stress, because of tension, muscles, and Oxygen can help with the metabolism again, to maybe relax, to maybe with some, it's all very connected. And a simple thing like oxygen, a simple thing like a headache, it can be the reason of eating not healthy, or stress at work. It's like, and we don't know, if you look on Google, the reason I have a headache, you will see probably, many, many possible reasons. Oh no, 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 it's nice. Ask. Don't, we are here that you are asking questions. It's very nice to discuss, It's very nice to discuss. That's why we are here. Like I said, ask questions. We are discussing. It's always nice to have some insights, to share experience, and gives me time also to finish my salad while you're asking the question. And I really like this format because I'm taking more time to eat. I'm eating slower, not too fast. I'm already quite a slow eater, but here we are already for 40, more than 45 minutes. Time flies so fast. 45 minutes. I ate maybe half. Mm, glucose, no. Do you have like in India some glucose water or something, or do you have some specific brand or something, or do you mean just putting glucose in water? How, what do you mean exactly? Do you do that? Did you try that? No, glucose is just sugar. Why, you don't need to add sugar in your diet. Okay. Look, glucose will give you fast energy. Mm, yeah, well, it's a quick look. If it can be helpful if you are running a marathon and you need quick energy. But honestly, for simple people, after a walk, after a long walk, eat banana, eat banana, eat a fruit. You don't need to add artificial sugar, like sugar artificially to your diet, you know. The drink is probably tasty, but imagine it's just water and sugar. What is long walk? What is long walk? Because sometimes, like I said, I go one side, I walk for 1 hour and I come back also 1 hour. So is it a long walk or it's, maybe your mom is an athlete or maybe I underestimate, or but yes, if uh-huh, 4 or 5 kilometers, it would be yeah, couple hours, I would say, yeah, couple hours. I would say my opinion, yes, you can tell me your opinion, we are discussing, but I think no, you don't need to drink glucose water after a long walk. You see, for me, 2 hour walk is just like a routine. But maybe for your mom, it's like I have difficult sports, or maybe depends on the age also, But in any case, you don't need to trick your mind and drink glucose water. If you want sugar, if you want to recover, have banana. Have banana, have fruit, have protein, have chickpeas, hummus. Hummus. Okay, gut health, you need more fiber. You need more fiber. Fiber, okay? Vegetables, salads, mm, and more water, more fiber, and then exercising or movement every day. Movement every day. So you can just check your daily schedule. Do you do these three things? I'm not saying you have to go to the gym for 2 hours per day every day. No, but you have to move. And again, I'm, you have to have balance. If that daily movement becomes stress in your head, that, oh my God, I didn't walk today, and now I'm again, then you cause stress to yourself, and then got problems. It's like so crazy. For example, if you're stressed, it impacts your gut as well, your gut bacteria. It's like a closed circle. The worse you think, the more you're stressed, the worse are the thoughts, the worse are the bacteria, and then the worse is the bacteria, the worse you feel actually. Okay, what about water? Do you drink enough water? Because of course, sleep can impact that. Sleep can impact everything, hormones can be impacted. But the main things I would say it's more about water, movement, and fiber. And then another check you can do, you wrote that you are eating vegetables every day. So one thing is to have like a big like me, like I have a big bowl of salad and greens. Another thing is to put 3 pieces of bell pepper, and then it's not enough. Like I always say, half of the plate is fiber, basically. Half of the plate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you see, maybe it's the water. And what about movement? What about, do you walk every day? Mm, but, I'm very flexible in life, in daily life, but I understand that with nowadays, like, working and having job, I was also before mm, sitting all day. doing work, sitting all day, every day. You haven't, you have no choice. You're sitting, you go to the gym for 1 hour and there is no result because that 1 hour is canceled by 10 hours of sitting. So you need constant move. For example, walking to work, walking during lunch break, walking back home. Of course, I don't know the distance. So maybe walking, one bus stop or walking till the parking and then taking your car, creating your lifestyle around what is good for your body. I'm very curious, Deepak, if you would change those little things, I wonder how fast you would have the results, how fast you would feel better. Because in your I think it's kind of like somebody said spring, spring green. Yeah, but if you just, for example, what helped me with the water, so I had 1 liter, like where you can just have a bottle, bottle where it's 1 liter, and just fill 2 bottles with water. And then every day you see those bottles and you see if they are not empty, means you didn't, you know. So you just have to empty every day, or just take a bottle of 1 liter and 1 bottle every day. It always has to, you know, like this, you don't forget. You see, the bottle is not empty, so I have to drink it. Okay, yes, now it makes sense actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we should still drink water. Why do you drink milk 2 liters? It's a lot. Milk, mm, it's it's not the best thing. Can cause inflammation. There's also lactose, which is sugar. Often we trick ourselves. We say, "Oh, milk is good," or we want some, you know, cheese, milk products. But actually, cheese, there was one study made that in the cheese you have like addictive. I have to check it again, but there's some elements which make you addicted to cheese. And also there is lactose, which is sugar. Lactose, and we think, oh, it's so good, but we actually crave it. I know the feeling exactly. You crave the milk, you crave the cheese, and you just in your mind you say, oh, it's healthy, it's not sugar, but actually that's why we are craving it, because there is sugar. You see, yes, it's like habits, rituals, like from the childhood I did like that, and that's how I do it now. It's yeah, it's very difficult to change those habits. You have to be strong in your mind. Switzerland, oh yes, Ace from Switzerland, yes. We are here for 1 hour already discussing. I will stay for a couple minutes more, then I will have to go. So, any last, yeah, but just the saying about the we get used, it's like it's not only um yeah, we have to do sports, we have to eat healthy, but then it's our family, our culture, our habits, our beliefs, our what everybody says, media, social media, we see this new diet or like, I saw also recently one influencer, she was saying peptides, oh, you should use them for sure, and then another one was saying don't use don't use it, don't use it, it's not good, like don't do it, and like okay, what? It's like so much information also. But I can tell you, test on yourself then. Test on yourself. Remove the milk. Remove the milk for 1 month and see how you feel. Is it going to be better or worse? I know that if I drink milk, if I eat cheese, I get pimples immediately. And you crave it. You crave it, put if you are hungry or not hungry and you put in front of you celery or yeah, let's say a vegetable or cheese. Let's say you are not too hungry and not too full. Like you could have a snack, and you put celery or cucumber and cheese, you would be more leaning toward cheese probably, naturally as a snack kind of, oh, I also don't have battery anymore. Almost the battery is finishing. Also, how I see from my children that they say, I want to eat, mommy, I want to eat, or mommy, I want to drink. I want hot chocolate. I'm like, okay, you want to drink? Have water. No, then I don't want, Or I want to eat. I want to eat. Okay, eat broccoli. No, then I don't want. So, that's the mindset. Yeah, so okay, then I'm going now. I can see it's almost 3. I will have to go now. So, yeah, Deepak, let me know if you will change anything in your habits and how it will go, because it's very difficult also if you are doing something from childhood, and then to change it. I believe you need like to be so strong in your mind and also to notice those things. Otherwise, you can always write any comments under the video when it will be uploaded. And of course, I will try to be there tomorrow so we can continue our discussion. You can always write in the comments what you want to talk about. Otherwise, see you in the next live. Always excited to talk with you to discuss. Okay, bye for now. I'm going to drink my Thermomix Thermomix smoothie. Stem cell patches? No, I will check online. I will check what it is. Stem cells, I know, but I've never seen patches with stem cells. But now that I want to, I have to go. People are coming back. Hello again, and okay, well, have a nice day for today, and then see you in the next one. See you again. Ciao, ciao.